What's going on, world? It's your boy Gemini Brown here, back with another episode of Nilo Kicking Knowledge. Today we continue our first house series, and we've arrived at Mercury. What is Mercury? Mercury is our analytical intelligence, our ability to read, write, memorize, do things like math problems. It represents skills with our hands, but think of it as our worldly intelligence and Jupiter as our divine intelligence. All right? And when Mercury gets into the ascendant, which represents our physical being, our personality, one, it makes the person very youthful. Youthful in action and also in appearance. Okay? And as you go through different, and it's a cool study. I go by little, um, seeing ascendants and what planets are there and how that affects and what sign. And usually people with Mercury in the first, no lie, they're long. Like they're long and skinny. Not never really see a big person with Mercury in the first. Not bigger, more voluptuous, curvaceous is Jupiter. Jupiter rules expansion. So that's one of the things that it does. It gives the person a youthful appearance, uh, very much young at heart, and these people love to communicate in many different ways. There's a strong inclination to anything that has to do with writing or media. Media is all Mercury, all right? News anchors, sports analysts, they all got good Mercuries, okay? And they probably got some good Venuses, Venus and air signs. So if you go through the charts of those said um, people, you will find Mercury in the first house, Mercury in the seventh house. So person needs to communicate. And in love, they look for these kind of partners, people who can communicate. Do they always find them? No. So one thing with Mercury is that the sign placement is huge. It matters a lot because the sign is the expression of the planet. So if Mercury's communication, you're going to express yourself in the way of that sign. So I have Gemini. Gemini is known to be, I have Mercury in Gemini. Gemini is known to be very youthful, dynamic, okay, has very good command and eloquence when speaking. I can go a multitude of different ways, right? Natural born actors, natural born performers. Shout out my Geminis. Anyway, but yeah, then somebody with Mercury in Aries would be much more direct, much more aggressive in their speech. All right, these people may curse a lot more, right? Then uh, the person with Mercury and Libra, they're very much so charming with it, just very charming, know how to express themselves, and people normally just like, and Leo as well. So you want to see the sign expression. What sign is Mercury in? All right. Um, Next thing with these guys is that they're so social. Mercury like represents, I believe, networking, and with networking comes, friendships and so on and so forth. So you will find that, like I said, depending on what's there, these people have a lot of friends, and they're usually very much hip to what's going on. Especially all Mercury is in. When I come across another Mercury in Gemini, it's so enlightening because Mercury in Gemini is always informed about something. So it's always like, yo, did you hear about? Did you know? And it's like more times I'll know, but then there's other stuff I don't know, right? So that's a cool part about having this knowledge, knowing how to communicate with the others. Where's their Mercury at? How should I communicate with them? What are they about, right? Um, so like I said before, career wise, this opens up a lot of doors, guys. You can do a multitude of things because Mercury represents versatility, And like I said, if you have a Mercury in Leo, not say just that it makes you a natural born actor, but in a sense, like the way you communicate and do things, if your Mercury is well placed, it's just it brings people to you. And this is just what I've seen in my own studies. Um, Mercury is like the moon. Being that Mercury moves so fast, um, and it's so like receptive, it's whatever sign is aspecting or in conjunction with it, especially conjunctions have a huge effect on it. Mercury is a mimic in a way. He can adjust because he's so versatile. He can adjust to any planet or any sign. So you have Mercury in conjunction with the sun, and whatever sign it's in, it's gonna work with sun to help carry out the message, express the message better. All right. So keep in mind, if Mercury's with Moon, one of my favorite Mercury conjunctions is Venus. Definitely Venus and Mercury, because it's just like these are the charmers, whether man or female. These are the ones that you they got the way with the words, and you enjoy in talking with them, and if they're pursuing you, they're putting on the right charm. Is Yeah, they're very very young at heart. So Mercury and conjunctions are huge. And you know what's really cool? I was doing a study, because I work in education, so just doing the study of teachers getting their charts and stuff like that. And your strict teachers in school more than likely have Mercury. And your math teachers probably have Mercury conjunct Saturn, or Saturn trine Mercury in like an Earth sign. It makes for a sharp mind, real sharp mind. All right, so what I wanted to add is that in this coming age of Aquarius, people with a well placed Mercury and Mercury in the first, who want to go out there and communicate and use that worldly intelligence to keep making this thing better, are going to thrive. All right, it's just like what you want to look at your sign. My Mercury is in what? My Mercury is sitting with what? How is Mercury adjusting? How can I use this intelligence with this planet to express myself out here? Okay, think about it. Mercury is very very key, guys. Very key in this whole thing. Don't overlook any planets, but as an inner planet, definitely, and the planet that moves so much and goes retrograde so often, please keep your Mercury in mind. Learn how to work with it. You'll be a-okay out here. All right. So this is my interpretation of Mercury in the first house. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, feel free to do so. Until next time, peace.